Everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel.
I have always loved your spirit. Can you share any advice and wisdom on how to move forward after divorce? Whoa. After divorce is one day at a time. You don't know what you're going to feel day by day. You have to wake up and just flat out see what that's going to be. See how you're going to feel. And a big part of it is also, for me, respect is key. I try to always keep the respect intact. So we're a good ways outside of it. We split in 2018. That's when I decided to leave, and the divorce was final October 24th of 2019. So it's been some time now. The process is a process. But one of the key things also is to keep your space clean. The space clean means that you have to be conscientious of who you keep around as you're healing through it. Like, my name was linked to a lot of people, but I wasn't dating anyone. Nobody was touching me. I was in here by myself, still by myself in here. Leia, who sleep with me?
What?
Who sleep with me?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't? So will you be going to your own room tonight?
Yes.
Really? You are? Okay, go get your shower, and then I'll just come up there and kiss you goodnight.
But I don't want to get my shower.
Why? You don't want to get your shower now? Yeah, but I would just come home and get in the bed with my kids. Like, my daughter would just climb up next to me, or, stuff like that. So it's just important that,
why would you hate me?
It's just important that you do what you got to do in the process and not have anybody that adds to the pressures of healing around you. Okay, shower time for real. It's 10:30. Go to the showers.
It's 10:33.
Put your scarf on first. I saw it over there. Or was it in my room? Why was it in my room? Why was your scarf in my room?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't remember sleeping with me last night?
Stop talking.
Okay. Yeah, try it if you want.
Wait,
Pass me the remote so I can turn this down, because we're going to get into it while you go get your shower.
Can I come back
Give it to
down
me.
when I get my shower?
Yeah, if you go tie your hair up and get in the shower now.
I know what to do.
Okay. All right, love you. Thank you, boo.
Bye.
Bye, baby.
I'm talking to Dad.
Okay.
Bye, Mommy.
Bye, princess. Ooh, a whole mess, child. A whole mess. Any dating advice? I'm 27 and it's just not happening. Oh, it's just God saving you and preparing you. I'm definitely in no rush and feel absolutely no pressure, because there are far fewer good people full time to be meeting people, because we don't get out as much. But I think there's really some peace and solace to be found in that. And sometimes people start placing all these issues on age, and I believe things happen when they're meant to, no matter the circumstances. And my advice on dating is to take people as they are, not as you think you can make them, not as you think you can correct them or fix them. That would be probably the only thing for me next. I don't want to have to fix something with somebody or for somebody. I want to be able to, whoever you are, let me see who that is, and I'll go from there, because I'm definitely sure as hell gonna be who I am. I'm looking to see what y'all saying. But that's the only dating advice I got. Everything else is trial and error. I just think that sometimes we just try to make people something that they may not be equipped to be. Are Shannon and I still friends? for sure. She's 7 years old, so she will need her parents to be mature adults all across the board. And just to be really honest, what I do love about my ex-husband is that he knows that everything is about my kids for me. When people ask what takes so long, honestly, real life just kept happening to me. I was in a hotel for a while. It was a nice one, don't get me wrong. This isn't a complaint or me whining. God is amazing and he keeps covering me. So this ain't, don't take it the wrong way. But real life was happening. My dad's sister died first. Well, 2 aunts in one day, one from both sides. And then double back to my Uncle Larry really being murdered, for lack of better words. And what that did to my family, if you know me, you know my brother and I are like this. And my mother and her brother were like this. They only 18, 19 months apart. So that really took me completely off my course. I didn't work on anything after his death for a while. And you know, when I say life is short, I mean it from a real place, because you know, I wasn't expecting for them to knock on my hotel door and for me to answer it, and for my aunt Nita to tell me, you know, she said he had been in an accident, but she didn't really get out right away that you know, that he was gone. And nobody really explained to me how. I'm thinking the whole time a car accident, when in actuality he had a flat tire and he was walking and a car hit him and killed him. So I wasn't thinking about music, guys. I promise you, I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, because when I came into the game, I just wanted to be me and represent people that felt like me, that been through the type of shit I had been through, and understood that everything is not going to always be perfect. I've never put on, period, at all. I've always bared my soul and was transparent, which I catch a lot of flack for all the time. But I'm still cool with it, because if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to be me. To the death of me, I'm going to be me. And that just took me out. So for a while, I went from geared up, ready to go, ready to release the music, to I'm over it. I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on my mama. I want to be the daughter I need to be. I want to be the sister I need to be. Because y'all don't know my brother, but it's a reason that he does not fool up with the industry at all. The way he moves is way different. And how he felt about what happened was way different. Those are the things that I really had to try and take care of and bring some kind of peace there. But I was going through it. And then all of that, I was going home to a hotel. And that's why I'm just saying, no matter what you're going through or what you've been through out there, life is not meant to break you. It is really meant to make you and create character within you. And anybody that no longer feeds your soul or adds to and attributes good things to that, then it's time to walk away and move away. So I was losing people physically. And at the same time, believe it or not, I was losing people that were right here in my face. They weren't there for me. People were hurting me that were supposed to be there for me. I was dealing with a lot at one time. So I'm telling you that don't think one red coin, one award, none of this stuff around me, amongst me, keeps me at peace. None of it holds me at night. None of it dries my tears. None of it. So sometimes when I tap out, I apologize, y'all, but I tap out because I'm human, and I tap out because I ain't come in lying to y'all. I didn't come in that way. After the storm was after the storm. The makings of me was the real makings of me. Me becoming a mom for the first time. And then realizing when I was in the middle of dropping everything to me and love all over me, I was dead smack in the center of a breakup. Hurting. Going through it. I'm talking about up through there. So, you know, I just asked for a little grace in the process, because I don't want it to be mediocre. Mediocrity has never been my thing. Like, there have been some times where sound wise we experiment, like Code Red, it was such an honor to work with Timbaland and do some things that sounded really different. And that wasn't a big album for me, but it was a big moment for me as an artist, just kind of cultivating a sound that I had not tapped into before. And by the time I got to the making of this album, and I thought it was gonna be simple, I decided to get divorced. That scratched out the whole year 38, hence the reason it's no longer chapter 38. But these are not things that I could foresee or that I was planning. These were things that just started happening. It's a big adjustment because in the hotel, she was sleeping in the bed with me. And to come into this kind of space, she's like slowly working herself into staying in her room. And I'm definitely not pressuring her in any way. Upstairs, I think this is one of my favorite views where you can look over. But it's really, God is always on time, because I'm telling you, coming from tight quarters like that into this is the next level. Just never know where life may take you. Now, my boy he a man's man. He got men's quarters, mellow. He likes his stuff simple. He likes it clean. He likes big TVs and stuff. He likes all of that, but he wanted like black leather and all of that in his room. So he got all that. He has that type of vibe per his choice. But I think I'm going to do some crazy flooring in here for him. And whatever like marble or craziness I do on the floor, I have them create him a gaming station out of that. But he's got a real dope space. And he got like a little bit of a gaming station now. But you got to remember, furniture now takes some massive amount of time. So he got a big space we can start filling up with stuff. And I got air purifiers everywhere. I don't know if anybody got asthma patients out there and know how serious that is. It's serious. And with him playing sports, I have to be extra on top of it. And so we purify his air in here pretty much everywhere. Rodney's room is huge, and he has his own garages and stuff, but no furniture yet, because they told me 6 to 10 weeks. So you order stuff. We're still waiting on the area rug for in here. We're waiting on that. We just waiting on stuff. Guess what? We in here, so we ain't complaining. We happy. We're thankful. I will say this about the hotel: the smaller space, it helps you to really get reacquainted and to be really in tune with each other. Like, I got back into all of their favorite shows, their favorite really everything. They have a sitting area. Well, they got 2 sitting areas up here, but one of them is real chill. I'll go so y'all can see. That's Cindy's room right there. We have to make sure Cindy got her own space. Sitting area coming together because, well, they don't come in here too often, but that's the vibe we kind of starting with. But the spaces, filling up the spaces is no joke. But this is one of my favorite pictures right here. I was pregnant with Mello, but nothing's hung yet. Everything is still, like, when I say moving in, but it's part of the process. And then Cindy's sitting area where she likes to watch movies and stuff is on the other side. Let me see. My parents, they're in their room, and rarely do they shut their door, child. But since they did, I ain't going that way. They got their door shut. Say no more. This Cindy's sitting area. She has, different movies that she want to watch. So we're still waiting on like the huge area rugs, and then we'll sit the theater chairs. We'll elevate them once that part comes in. The contractors are coming in and elevate it. So we getting there. I'm just gonna say this to anybody that's in transition: be patient. It's a process. All of it is a process. I'm not rushing to do one thing or the other. I spent a lot of time in my closet. I'm just grateful to get. Well, I can't assume everyone would know. Cindy started as my photographer, and then she became a full-fledged family member. Well, that's how. I don't know how to get it all in here. It really is like the store. If I keep going around the areas, I don't know how to. I probably have to get her to come and film it. But organization. Organization has been key when we are. What is the brand of the air purifier? I have to go back and look. It's something downstairs. I look downstairs at those. Let me see. You can't see all through here, but everything is real organized everywhere. And then there's another door, so it's all organized. Then you come. Everything is like set up based on what's what, but the closet isn't finished. That's the hard part. It's not done yet. They still have to come in, do all the shelving, all the other stuff. So transition, work in progress. Can't even try to do it all at once, but I'm processing the move, processing everything. Life changes all together. It's a lot of areas. My mom likes to sit out here. This is her area where she sits and watches TV, and she'll light the fireplace. She liked being outside. So my mom grew up in the country where she said even the rain would be like on the tin roof. And out here, and you see, we have to keep firewood because she likes it's some in that corner. Firewood is everywhere because it takes a lot to burn it in like the pits. And I'm just showing y'all the space basically to say you never know what's on the other side of what's been troubling you. You know, like I felt I was hard on myself during the time I was in a rental house first, and we had a breach of security over there. And I had to hurry up and move the kids out, and we went back to the hotel after we had a little bit of peace, and stuff just kept happening. And I'm like, whatever this test is of my faith and of my patience, God, I know you're watching me. I know you hear me. But I wanted to pass that test. Let him know that I knew he was real. Let him know that I knew that he had me, even though I couldn't figure out why so much was happening